8 Things You Didn't Know About Snoop Dogg. In the realms of music and entertainment, Snoop Dogg is consistently regarded as one of the most iconic figures. He has maintained his relevance throughout his career, which has spanned more than 3 decades, by constantly reinventing himself, working with others, and exuding a laid-back charisma. There are a lot of unexpected facts about Snoop Dogg that even his strongest admirers might not know about him, even though he is extremely famous. Here is a list of 8 things about Snoop Dogg that you probably did not know. Number 1. Gospel and R&B were the musical genres that served as Snoop Dogg's early musical inspirations. Before he developed into the rapper that we know today, Snoop Dogg was initially exposed to music in the genres of gospel and R&B. While he was growing up in Long Beach, California, he frequently went to church with his family. It was there that he was exposed to religious music, specifically gospel music. Among the R&B performers that he admired were Marvin Gaye and Curtis Mayfield. His passion for music was extensive. The soulful components of his early influences can still be heard in his smooth delivery and laid-back sounds, even though he eventually found his way into hip-hop. Why this is a startling fact. Snoop Dogg is primarily recognized for his gangster rap persona. Nevertheless, very few people are aware of his roots in gospel and soul music, which had a significant impact on his style to a significant degree. The second point is that he was very close to signing with Dr. Dre's rival label. When Snoop Dogg collaborated with Dr. Dre on the classic album, The Chronic, in 1992, he experienced a breakthrough. However, things could have gone very differently had they not been taken into consideration. Before Snoop Dogg's encounter with Dre in the early 1990s, a producer by the name of Warren G, who was Dre's half-brother, presented him with the opportunity to be found. Several record labels, including Eazy's Ruthless Records and Death Row Records, were engaged in a fierce competition for the rights to release the album at the time. It wasn't until Dr. Dre stepped in and encouraged Snoop to become a member of Death Row that his career began to take off in earnest. Why this is a startling fact. There is a possibility that Snoop would not have worked with Dr. Dre to the extent that he did if he had signed with Ruthless Records. This could have made a significant impact on the entire course of his career. Number 3. There was a time when Snoop Dogg was prohibited from entering the United Kingdom. Over the year 2006, Snoop Dogg was taken into custody after becoming involved in a fight at Heathrow Airport. Because of this, the United Kingdom's Home Office placed a ban on his entry into the nation for several years. The argument with the police ended up being the cause of the ban, which turned out to be a significant diplomatic incident. Even though the ban was subsequently lifted in 2010, it continues to be one of the more peculiar chapters of Snoop Dogg's career on the international stage. Why this is a startling fact. Even though he gives off the impression of being laid back, Snoop has had a few run-ins with the police during his life. Being banned from an entire country is surely an extreme example of this. Number 4. He is a certified football coach, which is the 4th point. The sport of kids football is one of Snoop Dogg's interests that is not widely known. In addition to being the coach for a young football league, he is also the inventor of the Snoop Young Football League, which was established in the year 2005. Through participation in the league, youngsters from inner-city neighborhoods are allowed to play football and avoid getting into trouble. As a result of Snoop's involvement in the coaching and management of the teams, a significant number of his players have gone on to get scholarships to attend college and even join the National Football League. Why this is a startling fact. Snoop Dogg is frequently identified with his laid-back image and his success in music. Nevertheless, his involvement in child athletics reveals a more serious and dedicated side of his nature. Number 5. Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart are lifelong companions, according to the 5th point. In the realm of popular culture, the connection between Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, a household diva, stands out as one of the most surprising friendships. In 2008, when Snoop made an appearance on Martha Stewart's cooking school, the two of them felt an instant connection, which led to the beginning of their friendship. Martha and Snoop went on to become co-hosts of the television show Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party, in which they not only cooked but also laughed and delighted viewers with their unconventional dynamic. The improbable link between them demonstrates that opposites do attract. Why this is a startling fact. The fact that a gangster rapper and a domestic goddess would make such a perfect team is something that nobody would have predicted. Number 6. Snoop Dogg is a huge fan of soccer, also known as football. Even though Snoop is well known for his passion for American football and basketball, Very few people are aware of the fact that he is also a devoted follower of soccer, which is commonly referred to as football in most areas of the world. This individual has been observed attending a great number of international football matches, and he has a special fondness for clubs such as Manchester United and FC Barcelona. It is not uncommon for Snoop to express his enthusiasm for the sport on social media, and he has even been seen wearing jerseys from a variety of teams in his music videos. Why this is a startling fact. Rappers from the United States are not normally connected with the sport of soccer. Nonetheless, Snoop's obsession with the international sport adds yet another dimension to his multifaceted personality. Number 7. He is a family man who is devoted to his family. Snoop Dogg is deeply committed to his family, even though he has a larger-than-life character. ๊broʊ.dɪs, the girl he had a crush on in high school, is his wife, and they have been married since 1997. Cordell, and Corey are the names of the 3 children that they have together. Behind the scenes, Snoop is passionately connected to his family, and he routinely shares moments with his wife and children on social media. His public persona, on the other hand, frequently concentrates on his music and his casual attitude. Why this is a startling fact. Even though Snoop's gangsta rap image frequently overshadows his personal life, the fact that he has been married for a long time and has a close relationship with his children reveals his more compassionate side. Number 8. He holds the Guinness World Record for the longest time. Snoop Dogg was able to create the largest gin and juice cocktail in 2018, which allowed him to enter the Guinness World Records collection. During the occasion, which took place at the Bottle Rock Napa Valley Music Festival, Snoop and a group of bartenders created a gigantic cocktail that was 132 gallons in volume as a tribute to his popular song, Gin and Juice. A total of 180 bottles of gin, 154 bottles of apricot brandy, and 38 jugs of orange juice were produced as part of this accomplishment. The enormous beverage was prepared in a container that was more than 5 feet tall. Snoop's song Gin and Juice is a classic, but very few people would have anticipated that he would transform it into a record-breaking event. This is why it is shocking. Concluding remarks. There are various facets to Snoop Dogg as a person. Even though his public persona may be centered on his easygoing and relaxed demeanor, there is a great deal more to him than immediately appears. Snoop's life is full of unexpected opportunities and experiences. Whether it is coaching football, holding world records, or forming friendships that he never expected, Snoop Dogg's path has been a diverse and surprising one. And these lesser-known facts about him demonstrate exactly how different his journey has been. He is a cultural figure with interests and talents that extend far beyond the realm of music, and he is more than just a rapper. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome content, and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going.